Abdel Fattah Saeed Hussein Khalil Al-Sisi, Arabic, was born the 19th of November 1954. He is an Egyptian politician who is the sixth and current president of Egypt, former director of military intelligence, former minister of defense, and former general. Starting the 10th of February 2019, Sisi also began serving a one-year term as chairperson of the African Union, which concluded in 2020. Sisi was born in Cairo and after joining the Egyptian Army, held a post in Saudi Arabia before enrolling in the Egyptian Army's Command and Staff College. In 1992, Sisi trained at the Joint Services Command and Staff College at Watchfield, Oxfordshire, in the United Kingdom, and then in 2006 trained at the United States Army War College in Carlisle, Pennsylvania. Sisi served as a mechanized infantry commander and then as director of military intelligence. After the Egyptian Revolution of 2011 and election of Mohamed Morsi to the Egyptian presidency, Sisi was appointed Minister of Defense by Morsi on the 12th of August 2012, replacing the Mubarak-era Hussein Tantawi. As Minister of Defense, and ultimately Commander-in-Chief of the Egyptian Armed Forces, Sisi was involved in the military coup that removed then-President Mohamed Morsi from office on July 3, 2013, in response to June 2013 Egyptian protests, called a revolution by its proponents. He dissolved the Egyptian constitution of 2012 and proposed, along with leading opposition and religious figures, a new political roadmap, which included the voting for a new constitution and new parliamentary and presidential elections. Morsi was replaced by an interim president, Adli Mansour, who appointed a new cabinet. The interim government cracked down on the Muslim Brotherhood and its Islamist supporters in the months that followed, and later on certain liberal opponents of the post-Morsi administration. On the 14th of August 2013, police carried out the August 2013 Rabaa massacre, killing hundreds of civilians and wounding thousands, leading to international criticism. On the 26th of March 2014, in response to calls from supporters to run for presidency, Sisi retired from his military career, announcing that he would run as a candidate in the 2014 presidential election. The election, held between 26 and the 28th of May, featured one opponent, Hamdeen Sabahi, saw 47% participation by eligible voters, and resulted in Sisi winning in a landslide victory with 97% of the vote. Was sworn into office as President of Egypt on the 8th of June 2014. Sisi rules an authoritarian regime in Egypt, as the Egyptian military has unchecked power, and elections are not free and fair. The regime has deployed torture, extrajudicial killings, home demolitions, enforced disappearances and sexual violence against critics of the regime. The regime imprisons and tortures journalists and critics of the regime. In the non-democratic 2018 presidential election, Sisi faced only nominal opposition, a pro-government supporter, Musa Mustafa Musa, after the military arrest of Sami Anan and his enforced disappearance afterwards, threats made to Ahmed Shafik with old corruption charges and an alleged sex tape, and the withdrawal of Khaled Ali and Mohammed Anwar el-Sadat due to the overwhelming obstacles and violations made by the Elections Committee. Join me in my next episode. If you enjoyed this video, kindly let me know in the comments section.